Hello, people. It is 5 to 5 on October the 27th, I believe, and Wednesday again. Bank and Queen Street right now, and I'm just going to walk by where the fire engines were early on today. I'm not sure if there was a real fire there, but when I finished stream early on, I stopped off at a radio center. There are fire engines there. Apparently there was an actual fire at the radio center. Apparently everyone was evacuated from the building. Time I got there, everyone was let back in by then. So anyways, yeah. I'm not sure if a full moon's happening or what, but things are going cuckoo today, starting today. And things are going a little crazy at my place as well. We're going by the CW building here, Government of Canada. Little sushi place and another place there. Now, I don't know what's going on. It's one of those crazy days where crazy things are happening. When I got home, security was there talking to people. So something happened there. No police, just security. I'm not sure what happened. But like I said before, there's a lot of things always happen there regarding drug trafficking, violence, and it seems like prostitution's starting to thrive there too. On, off, on, off. But anyway, I uploaded the stream I did early on today. And then I left about 35 minutes ago. Just when I was leaving, security SUV drove in as I was leaving. So they're following up with something or another disturbance or something, I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a very loud night. The girl was down the hall. As I was coming in, she was coming behind me. She didn't know what was going on either. But I know there's going to be trouble. For the moment I got inside, she came behind me, and once we're in the stairwell, she actually offered me if I wanted a little swig of, it looked like rum. I think she had rum. Then she went to see the other neighbor. They started going out back and forth in the hallway. God knows what they're doing. Want something else, more drinks, pills, whatever. I don't know. They do what they do. I spoke to the other girl before I left, and she was in good spirits. She didn't seem too out of it. Showed me some funny stories. We laughed. But the other one, who seems to be treating her like her pet, comes possessively out and beckons her away from me. Anyways, I don't know. Who knows? I don't care. But I know in my bones it's going to be a very loud, disturbing night. Here we are now at Spark Street. The sun really is pounding in my eyes right here. You know what? Forget that. We're going to go down by over here and turn. The sun's going to be on our way that way too, then again as well. It's right in the camera. Right in my eyes. It's rush hour now. Here comes a few Gatineau buses going by. Everyone coming home from respective workplaces. Getting home. I imagine the R1 shuttle buses replacing the RLT are going to be packed to the max. It's easier getting 14 and walking a little bit. But one of the local buses to get home instead of the R1. We're just passing in front of a church here. I don't know the name. This is Kent. We're in Wellington. And there is the Supreme Court. Anyways, after the stream early on, I did get a little bit dizzy after the large coffee. I think the coffee had something to do with it. There's a nice look at the sky. It's very warm now compared to early on. I changed into my warmer boots, walking boots. Now my high heels now. Some jeans with little holes in the black jeans with little holes in the knee area for ventilation. And my same jacket I was wearing early on. I imagine it would be cooler within an hour. The sun goes down more and the temperature will start dripping more. Yes, rush hour at its fullest. We're at the peak anyway. Oh, I hate this light. It takes forever for it to turn. Especially at rush hour. It's just the worst. I hate it. It's just so irritating waiting so long. Trying to move away from the sun, blasting my eyes. Across over there is the Archives Canada. That building right across, you see? That's the Archives. The sun really is bright. Keep my sunglasses on. There we go, finally. Lucky I didn't wait too long for the light to change. Construction on the side here, of course. Make that. We made it. Now we're just walking down Bay Street now. And here's a local place known for skateboarders, it seems like, as they're scooting about, practicing their moves. Looks like a perfect spot for it too. This ending part of Spark Street, although in this section it is mainly all road and so forth. So before it comes to the end. Seems like people are crossing here, but don't see any traffic or anything. Not sure what's going on. It's closed there. I don't know. St. Peter's Lutheran Church on the Hilton Guardian Inn across the street there. There's a bunch of hotels in this area actually for tourists or people visiting or whatever. There's the Holiday Inn right over there. Some old-fashioned homes further up ahead there. And we're crossing Queen Street from the Queen Street right now. We're still on Bay. There's a little restaurant there. Gastro pub. This little place here used to be called Albert in the Bay. Just come here a lot and get a Mexican pizza with my mother. It has changed a lot since, I see. I keep yawning today, people. Just because I didn't get sleep a full night 2 nights ago, and I guess I'm still adjusting. Okay. And that sun really is bright. Pan it down a little bit. I'll try to stream that around this time, anytime soon, but as time goes on, days get shorter and so forth. Guess we'll cross through the park here and go in the quieter area. That is the technical high school. also known as the adult high school, of course. You can get the chance to earn your diploma and so forth from if you happen to skip out when you were younger. Across over there, way over there, is a dog park with people playing. Some people playing ball over here. I don't be hit by that ball. So I'm going to scoot over here and take a shortcut over here instead. You never know. Last thing I want is a ball hurling toward me, hitting my gimbal on me, and it go flying in the air. Look at that cute little squirrel. Scooting his little tail up and down. Cute. Moving on. And we're looping around. Oh, this cute little doggy. Oh. Okay, as I was saying, we're looping down Laurier now. I've cycled down this path several times, I remember. Well, just actually recently. Which leads going, not the way I'm walking, but behind me, the opposite way, to Le Breton, to the War Museum de Gatineau if you want to go down there, and amongst other ways. If you keep going, you go down Times Pasture, Westboro, the Parkway. You can go far as Stick and Fields, even to Baseline Station, which I have done before, about 15 years ago, I believe. That's a long ride. And I didn't have a racer back then. I had a simple hardtail bike. And I was, 30? In my 30s, around there anyway. Late 20s and 30s. Well, I did that in my mid-20s actually, I think, too. Once I made all the way to Canada. Late 20s. And that is one heck of a long ride. I don't know exactly how many kilometers exactly, but that's a good point in thinking. I think it's worth looking up. We're on Leon Street now. It's getting a little cool now, to speak, out of the sun. As the sun goes down, of course, which is good. I haven't really looked at the restaurants here walking. I cycled by here, but I never really actually walked down this area. Just go whooshing by my bike. I'm into a place here. Holds a restaurant, LASIK MD for laser eye surgery. Laser vision correction, they call it. This is where the bus used to come down. No, it's not here, it's the next one over, sorry. Before the old train came into existence. Oh, I yawned again. Yeah. I think I was gonna have tomato soup and a tuna sandwich later and head to sleep. Hit the hay. It's gonna be a while before I get back to normal cycle. Like I say, it's just mainly government buildings and office buildings here. I have my scarf in my bag. There I am. There are some places that are still lingering after COVID. Nail place, some restaurants, cafes. Despite the COVID lockdown before, and no one was around here anyway because of COVID, they still managed to survive. Carrots Buffet Boutique. That place looks like it's gone down under. Yeah, that place is gone. It's one of the some that, yeah, that one's gone. Let us feed you. Eat carrots. It's gone. Although I never heard of it. Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, keep yawning. And we're back on Bank Street. Oh my god, sorry, I keep yawning. Besides the weather change and everything, and me staying up all night long 2 nights ago, yeah. This little shopping center here is totally almost a ghost mall now. They had a Bentley's there years ago. Even before COVID hit, a lot of stores closed there. There was a Manpower, some kind of plumbing agency place there before too, briefly. And there's hardly anything there anymore. It's practically a ghost mall. Even here, Government Canada, Lease Opportunities Commercial, it's empty. Government of Canada. I feel the urgent need to go to the washroom right now again. I'm not really that hungry, to be honest. I had a kind of leftover lasagna for lunch, and that filled me up. I'm actually feeling kind of really full. Just walking it off. There's a nice little Korean market here. People like Korean food. That's a good place probably to go. Again, we're on Laurier and O'Connor, and that's where the that little ghost town from Plaza Mall is. Could use a coffee, but I'm kind of nervous to have a coffee, considering how I got dizzy after that. Probably because of empty stomach too. I had a large coffee with 2 milks or 2 sugars or 3 sugars. I think it's actually 3 sugars, which is too much. Oh, it tasted sweeter than it should have been, to be honest. So I think this is the place that used to be. I've had Albert's before, but they closed it due to COVID. If this is the right place. The only Albert's there is near Elmdale. And the one on Bank and Hunt Club area, where I walked before last time, pumpkin hunting one, that one is gone too. And I think Mr. Sub is gone out of Ottawa too. The Elmdale one is closed. I like Mr. Sub every once in a blue moon with a secret sauce, but during COVID, I noticed when things open again, their subs have changed. It wasn't good quality anymore. The lettuce was dry and not fresh. The bread was dry. You know, it wasn't good quality as it was. It's like because of COVID, they lost money, and they let the food go way past the fresh date, and ended up having a stale, not too worth it kind of meal. You know, at least that one, Elmdale, now it's gone. And right here is going to be the Ottawa Public Library and Metcalfe. This is one of the biggest ones downtown. Yeah. It's the central main branch. I've been here a couple of times. Of course, it'll be closed on Remembrance Day. I'm not sure if they're open now. I have no idea what the access print your proof of vaccination here. You can't get in there without vaccination proof and so forth. But it looks like they're closed right now, I think. Anyway, nice little display there of things, some children's books and so forth. And we're headed pretty close to Confederation Park. I used to work in that building across the street at a place called, well, I won't say the company name. They're gone now, I think. But my job was basically to make phone calls and give surveys. Totally boring job. I stayed there for 3 months and it was okay. But you literally had to talk from a script, word for word. Ugh. I feel like a Dalek, actually. You end up talking like a robot. And you have to meet a quota. I remember I got fired. I was saying literally, and the client was listening and I got fired. I was saying, okay, don't mind me, I have to go for my stupid spiel. And the client heard that. And then they took me aside. And then I was let go after that. It's kind of funny, to be honest, you know. The customer I was talking to laughed, but the client was not impressed. And then, okay, Lucy, I cannot do that. But that was only a temporary gig anyway. You know, we didn't talk like a survey. In my everyday life, I noticed. Oh, it's kind of funny. That was a good one. Excuse me while I go through my stupid spiel. Oh, that was funny. I can't believe I said that. And we're back in Elgin. Crossing over to Confederation Park. Watch out, buddy, I'm coming here. Another yawn. Sorry, people. Keep yawning. Some people yelling behind me. Okay, and we're getting close to the fountain here in Confederation Park. Here we are. This is a nice little fountain here. That is pretty good and everything. I believe we streamed this that night. And here it is in the daytime, which is very nice. This place here, looks like they took everything down. The Bristol Cafe. It is now gone and closed down for the fall, autumn, and winter. But I'll be back in the summer when they come back. That's for sure. I'm glad I enjoyed it a couple of times where I had the crickets beside me. The fountain right here. Very nice. I know we checked this out before about the animals saving people during the war and serving people. Yeah. Or did I? I'm not sure. There are a bunch of nice little tame chipmunks and squirrels here. Used to come here back when I was working in the patent office at lunch break. Back then when I had an hour lunch break, it wasn't too far away. And I would feed the squirrels here, have a nice little meal. Actually, my lunch hour was a little more than an hour because I had to go down to the post office and pick up the mail. And then I would get actually maybe over an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes lunch. Because I'm a fast walker and they figure I take my time going back and forth with mail, but it was way faster than that. Speedy Gonzales. So I had an extra 15 minutes to my lunch. Nice cute little squirrel. And we'll go up these stairs here. Okay, that's the French side. Seeing the trees for the forest. You look up these stairs, it looks like, if you look closely, you see animals. Kind of like an optical illusion. I don't know if you guys see it. You can see trees a bit. Look closely, you see trees. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just walk up these stairs. And I'm going to try to put the gimbal down so maybe you can get an idea what these pictures are, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But I see the trees. I don't see any animal faces or anything. At least I don't. Oh, I see a fox there in that one. Or something like fox. I don't know. I didn't really see anything. I don't know if you guys did. I just saw a fox near when I was coming up the top of the stairs. But basically overall, I didn't really see much. The leaves are a nice color here in this angle. Absolutely beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful colors of autumn are good here. Yep. Yeah, they're getting pretty nice here now. Over there is a church, way down there, just near the art gallery. You see the tip. Whoops, sorry. You see the tip of it. There's Weston, and beyond that, is that church. You just see the tip of it here. And the canal is slowly being drained. Yeah, the water's coming to an end. Yep. This way you pick up the buses going to Gatineau mainly, with maybe 2 buses, I think, in Ottawa that go locally. Like, I could take the 19 to get home. But unless you want a long ride all over the place it takes longer. It doesn't go directly home. You have zigzag here and there and everywhere. But if you don't mind that, it's not a bad ride. You get to see some nice homes in some areas and so forth. It's nice. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to end the recording here. And yeah, I'll go home and download this. So goodbye here from Ottawa, Ontario. Wherever you're from, Toronto, Ottawa, wherever all over in the world. Have a good evening. Take care. And I guess I'll talk to you guys soon and see you. Have a nice night, people.